Hello again, everybody. It's Guy with Old Timers Acres, and I'm back here on Don Diego. This is a map that's gone from FS15 to 17 to 19 to 22 and now on 25. Apparently it was out for a while, but it wasn't LS Mapping that had put it out. And I just found it because Papa Smurf released a version of it with friends just yesterday, I think it was. When I saw it, it was like it was been posted for like an hour, but it is a beautiful, beautiful transfer over of the map. A couple of things have changed, but nothing major importance. So, that's my truck. It doesn't come, but most of the equipment I got is from the game. It's your base equipment if you start it in new farmer mode. So we're going to just go ahead. We're going to go around the yard here first. Seriously, Gate, don't you close on me. And some of the stuff that I've added, I will point out. Now, the harvester right here, I don't think I'm going to keep the beet harvester. I don't think beets are something I'm going to do. I don't know. I added the Elmer's Hallmaster. And then we got the Case AF11. And then the Draper, the MacDon header. And then this guy here is a potato harvester, I think. Yeah, that one's going for sure. I don't think I'm going to do potato chips. Now the little ape here, yeah, that came with the map. I traded him out for my truck. We got our diesel storage over here, so we have diesel here on the farm. We have storage for equipment. We have the grass drying plant here. We're just going to kind of run around the outside here. Oh, and the other thing that I added was I added the generator for electricity because we need electricity for some of the productions on this map to work properly and to give us what we want. But then we've got our horse barn over here. And usually I don't do a whole lot, but I may keep the horse barn. Then we've got a cow barn, and if you notice, these cow barns and the horse barns have little extras added to them. But we got room for 1,282 cows. They even gave me, what did they give me in this trailer is what I want to know. All right, they gave me straw. Cool. That came with the map. I didn't put that on there. So yeah, and then we own this field of wheat right here. So we got, what, 10 acres of wheat. So, yeah, that'll work. That'll give us a little bit more for chicken feed. Then this is our little, what do they call it, biofactory. We can make liquid fertilizer, mineral feed, pig food, seeds, solid fertilizer, TMR. We put inputs in. It gives us inputs out. It's really nice. It's, you know, you can run your own production chain that way. We'll come down the middle here in a minute. We'll go ahead and hit the outsides. But, yeah, this is a big factory. It used to have, I've got like 2,000 hours on this map in 22. Yes, it used to have signs for, okay, yeah. Here's your solids, and then your liquid fertilizer out is right here. You just pump it out of that tank there. And yeah, we'll get to the center stuff there in a minute. I know, there's a lot of stuff. Then we got our sheep barn, 273 sheep. There's a chance I could change that to the same barn, only holds a few more. Don't know. Then we got our chicken coop here for 791 chickens. That's not a whole lot either. But we had chickens. They come with the map. I decided I didn't want them right away. They did. At least they filled it up with chicken feed. That was nice. So a lot of maps, they leave you empty like that. And you got to hustle real quick to get things fed before they die. Then we got, these are all new farmer equipment. So we got the forage harvester, the Krone Big M, the Bergman. It's a forage harvester. So we got that forage wagon. And then I added the Fendt. I like this Fendt. We've got a bale stacker, but no bales. We got our lime spreader. Around the corner, we got our fertilizer spreader. And then we've got our Kinsey planter, our Amazon seeder. This is our Battlestat, our NZ Extreme. So we got our cultivator. We got the corn header for the combine. And then we got a wash and repair station here. So it's kind of double duty there. So that's nice. Now we'll head down the middle. This is our store everything. We can store bales. We can store liquid. We can store grains. We can store everything. It's got a capacity, as you can see, of 40 million liters and 2,400 on the bale storage. So, yeah, they expect you to do some harvesting on this map. And then our center down here, we've got our mulcher. That's a horse. And then we got our super chisel plow. This trailer was added by me. Got a nice flatbed trailer here. Then we've got our Profiliner trailer. And then they had Super Bs. I traded it out for the triple hopper distinction. And then they had the Landstar. I went with the Mercedes. I haven't played with the Mercedes-Benz pack. So this map here being South American, I figured go ahead. Let's give Mercedes a chance on it. And then we got two K715 Steigers. Yeah, 778 horsepower each. That'll come in handy. I'll probably get bigger ones. And then I got the Fendt Barrio 1050s. So those will keep us busy. Those three will get some work and they're going to get some help. But we got to make some money. I got lime production here. Stones in, lime out. And then here's our silage fermenter. Chaff, grass, everything in. And we'll go ahead and get silage out. Then we have this beast right here. We have to buy this one. This one they didn't let us have. It's a composter. So, if we go into here, can we find out what the composter? Go to available. Yeah. Chaff and diesel, grass windrow, manure, organic waste, straw, and wood chip. And the organic waste will come from some of our productions. They'll put off organic waste. So we've got that. And then, before we go into flight mode, we're going to just run across next door neighbors. I'm going to go into flight mode here in a minute. But next door, we've got, this has always been like, it used to be greenhouses. But they've changed it up a little bit. And I will definitely be linking the mod to Papa Smurf's site, so you guys, if you're interested, you can go get it. I would not get it off of King Mods or anything like that. I'd get it straight from the source. This is hops. We have two brewery productions. We got one that's a Sell Point production, and the other one we can buy and make our beer. So we got two hops. And then you come over here, and we have two cranberries. These are cranberry bogs. I thought that was really cool. Take the rice, deepen the pool a little bit, as you can see, and you got a cranberry bog. Then we got multi-fruit orchards, and I see maple buckets. Don't know if this has maple or not. It won't tell me until we buy it, and that'll be a little bit down the road here. But we got two of these also. Now, the thing is, wrong. If we come down here and go into construction, oh, it's not that one, it's in this one, isn't it? Greenhouses. Okay, there's our orchards. We can place orchards. Interesting. There's a large orchard. There's our hops plantation. Oh, and we can put down more cranberry fields. Okay, so we decide to do something like that. All right, that makes this a whole lot more interesting. Then we got parking for equipment over here because we're going to need tankers to take water. We're going to need trailers to haul compost, manure, that type of stuff. Going to need a forklift. I'm going to try something new for me on this map. I'm going to try not using auto load. I'm going to try to forklift it and do stuff that way, which means I got to get a telehandler real quick for the farm. So there's that, yes. And now what we'll do is we're going to go into flight mode here. And we're going to go out to this corner of the map. We'll start over here. So that's our main farm down there. This field coming up here with the little hump in the middle of it, that's field 14. That's probably the biggest field on the map. Then here's our other field. That's our canola, not quite ready yet. We got some forestry we could do right here. Not too terrible. But here we are. We're up in this corner of the map. I mean, he's got the mountains there to kind of give you, you know, you're not going to be flying around. So when you come down here to ground level, you've got the mountains separating you from the edge of the map, which is really, really cool. You don't just drop off into Nowheresville, except for where the rivers fall off the map. That area is a little bit open, but that's okay. We can handle that. I love this map. Like I said, I've got thousands of hours on it in 22. There's a grain mill. That's a sell point. All right, back to the map. Yep. Oh. Yep, that's the grain elevator. And then, like I said, this is where you can see where you fall off the map with the river there, but that's okay. We're going to be playing on the ground. We don't have helicopters or aircraft in Farm Sim yet. Come around here. We got our gravel quarry right here. Produce gravel. We've got our bakery. We've got our beer. We got a few other little things in here, don't we? Yeah, that's the brewery, the paper factory, and then the bakery. Let's go see. I'm not sure. Oh, that's the paper factory, yeah. Then we got a transport for the train. Then we got the pallet factory over here. And then over here we've got our biomass heating and the cement factory. This used to be that used to be a pellet factory, but yeah, they changed that up. And then we got two of our forestry plots right across the street from each other. We got one on this side of the road, one on that side of the road, and yeah, I mean, it's not a true forestry map, but it's got enough forestry. It'll keep busy during down times. Sawmill, furniture maker, livestock dealer. What do we got over here? This is the clothing. That's the spinnery. Okay. Now I know the tailor shop used to be right there. But yeah, there's nothing there. That's just, I guess I could put one there. This one here is, that's our grain flour mill for us that we can buy to make our grain. Another transfer for the train. This is our sugar mill. Now here's the neat deal here. We could make sugar beet fields on the other side of the map, load them into the trucks, send the trucks to the train transfer station, run them on the train, send them to the hub, dump them, load them into this side, the west side train, bring them over here, dump them, and have a truck just take them right across. Let the train do most of the transport so we're not having to worry about it. I do like that idea. And then it's just, there's a lot of really nice fields, and down on the ground you do kind of get that South American vibe. And a lot of these fields they're not huge. I mean, granted, okay, 46 acres, yeah. That's a little bigger than standard. And see, there's trees all over the place you can get rid of to expand fields or just even replant them. Then you got the port with a bunch of sell points down here. As we come around. And like I said, we can plant sugar beet over here, put it in the transfer station. We got a constructible area there. He did change the shop around. Let's drop down here. Yeah, the shop used to have an area back behind it. Now it doesn't. It's just a standard shop. The repair's here to where you don't have to try and get big equipment back behind it. Another transfer station there. There's our brewery. This is the Cell Station Brewery. And then I've got brewery and then pallets. Then we still got the rock formation out here, which has been here forever. And then our little part of town here has grown up. It wasn't quite this big. It was a bunch of small housing. But one of the neat things that he's done, we're going to go ahead and go to this. And we're just going to, you see the shadows coming across it? Oh, lights come on. Oh, look at how she looks at night. I think that's a pretty cool touch. I mean, you can look over here and see some lights on at the dealership. So, yeah, there's that. And yeah, that's the quick screenshot that I just used. And then here's the Big Daddy right next to the farm. Oh, yeah. Almost 2 million for him. And then we're back over here by home again. But I like this map. We got these little houses right here. Let me in. That's kind of cool. So we got that. Then I was coming up over here. There's another transfer station for the train. So, I mean, we got a lot of train work we could do, which could be fun. We may enjoy that. And then, of course, we've got the South American house. Got our sleep trigger down there. But what do we got upstairs? I'm not seeing a deal for removing the roof to where we can add our own furnishings in, but we got the living room here. Nice little patio out there. TV stereo, yeah, we're good. We got, what, the kitchen over here. And then I have a feeling right through, yeah. So the house didn't quite get the finishing touches now. If I had one request, it would be for ICUS to get hold of this house. Yeah. And then we've got our changing over here. Because this house, South American style, with ICUS's touches to it, oh, yeah. That would be a good time. And GHP Farmer went ahead and did the auto drive course for this, and Papa Smurf actually includes that with his download page for the map. You can also download the auto drive course at the same time, which on a map this big with this much going on, yeah, you're probably going to want some auto drive to help you out. I mean, you just start buying things across the street from the house. What do we got here? 69 acres. Yeah, let's pop out a little bit here for 13. Yeah, 1.5 million. 69 acres. 2.5 million for 116 acres of field. And I do think that is the biggest. Yes, it is. Yeah, we don't really have, there's nothing really new, you know. Yeah, I'm not seeing any grass fields, so definitely if I'm going to do cows, I'm going to need a grass field. I'm going to need a good sized grass field. So probably have to make money by one of them fields across the street and turn that thing into a giant grass field. Green beans. Yeah, that's going to be fun. I'm not taking that one. I haven't forwarded time any, but well, we got some contracts, so that's a good thing. And the train runs pretty regularly, and it's got flatbeds and lumber and everything. So yeah, I think it's going to be a fun time. I think we're going to have a really good time. And yeah, if you're into long running series, this is going to be it. We're not going to try and do anything super fast. We're not going for $10 million in 20 episodes. I mean, this is going to be a planned out farm. Probably go with productions. And it's still a 4X map with a lot to do on it. I love my Ringwoods map. I love Stevie's map, but my computer does not like it. I mean, it freezes up, it stutters. I've been working on it, but I think it's a lot of those trees. I probably have to get rid of a bunch of trees and then it'd settle down a little bit. But this map loads really easily. It loads quick. I haven't noticed any stuttering, any problems with it at all. So, yeah, we're going to have a good time on this map. I hope y'all come and join me. If you have any suggestions you want to throw out, I may have an episode or two up recorded before this actually comes out. But give me some ideas. Let me know what you want to see. Where do we want to go with this? And just like always, I hope everybody has a good day, a good night. We will see you later. We will see you later. Bye.